Hey, wait, aren't you guys supposed to be distracting it for 30 seconds?
100%. They're just, it feels like they're just watching.
Hey everybody, welcome back to another Stone Face Reactions. I'm Theta, this is Justin, and we're here with episode, what are we on, 6 now, of Frieren?
6. Yeah, 6.
Alright, we just met, oh man, what's his name?
Dark.
Yeah, we met Stark, the cowardly hero, or warrior, or something. He's the hero of this village. Why don't you tell us what we happened to get through last time?
So, we started hearing about ghost adventures and people seeing their loved ones. Ended up being an undead that was dealt with very quickly. Then it being introduced to our first dragon. It happened to be a solar dragon, and of course it had a tome, or grimoire, which Frieren has to have. Fern got some real trauma put on her when she almost died because Frieren just left her to attack it and then run away. Then that is when we came to a village, met Stark, who was supposedly this mighty warrior. Turns out he just got real scared and couldn't move out of fear. And it seems like the plan is to go back and deal with this dragon before we continue on.
Well, we saw him cleaving into the mountainside some more.
Yes.
Over the night with Fern watching him. I don't know what you might. Obviously, it seems like I don't know what you see when you load up these episodes, but I'm stuck looking at frame 00, right?
Yeah.
So I don't mean it seems to be we're starting at nighttime again, which seems to indicate that we would be with Fern and Stark.
I would agree with that.
So maybe conversation, motivating conversation, something like that.
Yeah, I could also see it being Fern being like, hey, don't fuck this up.
Well, I mean, he hasn't actually agreed to anything yet, right?
That's true.
They like wandered away, but they said, "We need you." I guess the implication is that they're going to do this on their own if Stark doesn't help them.
Yeah, because it doesn't feel like Frieren's going to be leaving the grimoire there.
I mean, it's literally just her hobby. We know she doesn't need the grimoire; she wants the grimoire because it's literally just X-ray vision.
But she also said right after the horrible traumatic experience of near death that Fern had, we'll try. We'll try again until we get it.
Well, they got 10 years. Well, they got infinite time. Well, they don't have infinite time. That's the point of the show. I mean, all right. Well, any other thoughts going into this episode?
No, I'm curious to see how this dragon fight goes.
All right. Well, let's go ahead and get into it then. But before we get started, hit that like button, hit that subscribe button, and comment down below to feed that algorithm. On top of all that, if you want to watch more shows like this, unfiltered, uncensored, and uncut, as well as some early access stuff, you can check it out over on the Patreon. It's just $5 a month, but hey, no pressure. It's all to support the channel, just a little bit extra. Okay, but I already knew that, so... Like I said, I would have been more surprised had I never watched One Punch Man.
As someone who has not seen One Punch Man, understood.
Well, I mean, there is a famous animation scene there. It's like in every AMV ever, where they're sparring, him and his disciple, and like his disciple goes all out and tries to hit him with the strongest blast he has, and it like cuts the top off of a cliffside.
Oh, okay.
And then he accuses his master of not going as hard as he can. And the moment he turns around, you just see him massively in the background. His impression of his master, just like dark eyes, and the word death written over it as his fist is coming down. And he like stops like right in front of his face, and you see all the wind blow. And he's like, "Okay, I got you." Flicks him in the head, and he goes, walks off. Let's go get something to eat. And the dude is like frazzled, and he looks back, and the whole mountain range is gone.
I like it. Epic.
竜と戦う気はないのですよね。なぜ修行を続けているのですか。
俺がこの村に来た時、みんな神気臭い顔をして竜の恐怖に怯えていた。そんな連中がさ、今では幸せそうに笑ってるんだよ。シュタルク様がいるからこの村は大丈夫だってな。俺は何もしてないってのによ。この村が襲わ
I
れて
don't
い
know
るの
now.
は
The title of the episode might not actually have anything to do with him.
I think it might be
竜の
Fern.
村を襲ったら、シュタルク様は戦うのですか。
死んだって嫌さ。
Well, no, I mean,
でもよ、この村の連中にとっては
he's Stark, the hero of the village.
英雄なん
That
だ。
has nothing to do with him.
この
He
村
just
の
happens
Yeah.
to be Stark.
俺が守らなきゃならないんだよ。とは言ってみたが、実際は逃げ出しちまうかもな。額の傷だって魔物と戦いたくなくて、師
Oh,
匠と
well,
喧嘩した時
taking
に
that back from the last episode.
I figured it was either that or a
離れ
birthmark.
たのはあの時が初めてだったな。俺に失望したんだろうさ。結局俺は師匠に一度だって褒められたことはなかった。なんだよ。
シュタルク様は逃げないと思います。
俺の何がわかる？
微塵もわかり
You
ません
also
が
read into the
怖かっ
things
た
he
ことを
didn't
思い出し
say.
たのです。
怖かったこと？
Yeah.
魔物と初めて戦った時です。
Oh, that's an.
修行はそれまでに十分すぎるほど積んできました。ですが、恐怖で足がすくみ、逃げ出してしまいました。
I don't think the dragon traumatized her based off what she's experienced.
フリーレン様、
No, just
ああ、うちの師匠も
scary.
同じだわ。
She was afraid.
とうとう追い詰めら
It's
れ、
scary, but I don't think it was as scary.
体が動いたのです。必要なものは覚悟だけだったのです。必死に積み上げてきたものは決して裏切りません。シュタルク様はどうしようもない臆病者ですが、村を守りたいという覚悟だけはきっと。
Yeah, I think if anyone's taking the ship role, it's Fern. She is clearly showing the signs of leadership.
覚悟か。
どうだった？わかりません。わかりませんが、きっと大丈夫だと思います。
I'm assuming she had the book on her because she's gonna read her the magic history every night. Because we know Fern's not reading it herself.
逃げた。
Oh yeah, no, Fern.
期待していたんだけど、仕方がない。フェルン、竜と追いかけっこだ。
Like I said, she's scared. Maybe not because it's a monster, maybe because she saw her first shot did nothing to it.
Yeah.
遅かったじゃん。
一つ約束してくれないか？俺が途中で死んだとしても、竜は必ず仕留めてほしいんだ。
わかった。約束する。でも、なぜ村の人たちのためにそこまでするの？何？
いや、変な質問だと思ってな。俺はこの村に3年もいたんだぜ。
短いね。
超長えよ。
Passage of time and all.
じゃあ一丁やるか。
Well, I think it's more about perception
手
of
が
time.
震えています。
怖いものは怖
Remember,
い。
these are kids.
Yeah.
As Fern stated last episode,
アイゼンと同
she
じ
spent more than half her life with Frieren,
師匠
so it's not even a human
これ
lifespan
は
thing.
強敵だな。
アイゼン、
True.
手が震えてる。怖いの？あっさり認めるんだね。
怖がることは悪いことではない。この恐怖が俺をここまで連れてきたんだ。
震え方まで同じだ。
そうか。
Yep, it's being afraid but moving forward.
師匠も怖かったんだな。必要なのは覚悟だけだ。
Yeah, bravery and fear are different things.
攻撃してきませんね。
Both can exist at the
Exactly.
same time.
警戒している。やっぱりそうか。道理で村が襲われなくなったわけだ。
Hey, wait, aren't you guys supposed to be distracting it for 30 seconds?
100%. They're just, it feels like they're just watching.
アイゼンがシュタルクを殴ったのはあいつが弱かったからでも失望したからでもない。
喧嘩別れをしてしまっていてな。
殴ったの？
反射的に体が動いたんだ。かわいそうなことをしてしまった。
Interesting.
俺は怖かったんだよ、フリーレン。こいつはすごいことだ。俺の弟子はとんでもない戦士になる。
I think her plan is to just sit back and watch.
Ouch. He just destroyed his claws in a hit.
Yeah.
I mean, I am left with the concern of why was Eisen afraid of Stark?
Indeed.
今だ。撃ちまくれ。おい、なんで撃たねえ。言われた通りにやっただろ。一人で戦えってか。ふざけんなよ。やっぱお前も
もう死んでいるよ。クソババアか。
There was an old hag comment in the next time on text.
Yeah.
やったのか。俺が一人で竜を倒した。
シュタルク、よくやった。期待以上だ。偉いぞ。宝の山だ。うひょー。全部は持っていけませんよ。
She's so wise, but at the same time, she is still an absolute child.
No more than 3.
本当に変わらねえな。こんなものに夢中になれるのか。
宝の山だよ。
師匠はお前のせい
It's not just old treasure. You know it's all magic treasure too.
そう。
くだらなくて。
I don't know if it would all be magic. It seemed like she was implying that it's built around one powerful magic item.
No, she said he lines his nest with magic items.
探索した甲斐があったでしょ。
しかもこれシャリシャリじゃなくてふわふわのやつですよ。
本当だ。
くだらん。こんなことをしていていいのか。
別にいいじゃないか。まだ旅は始まったばかりなんだ。
人類最強と言われた南の勇者も魔王直下の七宝剣に撃たれた。
Are they making a snow cone?
生きて帰れるかどうかわからないん
I
だ。
don't know. This it was fluffy.
アイゼンは辛く苦しい旅がしたいのかい？僕はね、終わった後にくだらなかったって笑い飛ばせるような楽しい旅がしたいんだ。
見てください、ほら、触るとすぐに溶けてしまいます。
触っちゃダメだって食べるんだから。
くだらん。ところでフリーレン、シロップ
That's a snow cone.
シロップを出す魔法は
Yeah.
That's impressive.
本当にくだらんな。
どう？透けて見える？見えますが、あまり面白い魔法ではありませんね。悪かったね。面白い体じゃなくて。
Okay. Okay,
Oh.
anime.
何よ？
ちっさ。
小さかねえよ。
それで、シュタルクこれからどうする？別にアイゼンのところに帰ってもいいんだよ。
師匠が俺を連れてけって言ったんだろ？それに俺もくだらない旅がしたくなったんだ。
Ridiculous, used in two different ways. Same time.
北側諸国は魔物の動きが活発でな。
I mean, it's also
現在
possible if this is a 10-year journey that they're on, that Ison could still be alive when he gets
そこでな
back.
りそうですか？
さあな。
It
少なくとも
is.
俺が着任してからは魔物も人も一匹たりとも通していない。
失礼いたします。隊長、上代がお呼びです。
すぐ行く。いいな冒険者ども。この町でくれぐれも問題は起こすなよ。
いい対応ではありませんでしたね。そうだね。あれは優秀な衛兵だよ。よそ者には厳しく、町を守る衛兵は核あるべきだ。
Burn. That guy wasn't
という
nice.
わけで、
And
この町は
no, he's doing his job.
しばらくここで待つとしよう。久々にゆっくり魔法の研究ができるぞ。宿に荷物を
Well, I just can't wait till he was some little kid that they met 10 years ago or something, you know? How everyone else has been so
な
far.
んだよ。関所が空いてないんだからしょうがないじゃん。
Sorry, not 10 years
ほら、
ago.
ここで解散。
78 years ago. Whatever. Some time frame in the past.
Yeah.
飯でも食いに行
A
く？
long ass time ago.
うん、一人で行くね。これ
最近ではカイロもダメになったって話だぜ。
北側諸国の軍が討伐に動くらしいが、関所が開くのは早くても2年は先だろうな。商売上がったりだ。
Interesting.
懐かしいな。ジャンボベリースペシャル。前来た時はガキだったから全部食えなくて師匠と分けたんだよな。でもこんな小さかったっけな。
そいつは
That's something you expect to see in a fantasy setting.
だからだぜ。
No, it's not, but it looks wonderful.
俺が大きくなったんだな。ガキの頃は何もかも
Oh, I always had that same thought when about
あれほど広かった師匠の背中で
ice
さ
cream at Friendly's.
いつの間にか小さくなっちまっていた。
I remember being there as a kid and it all being massive.
しっかり
And now it's like a little cup.
その最初
Yeah.
でも本当にこんな小さかったっけな。
時の流れってのは残酷だよな。
The passage of time is cruel.
なんだよ、いいだろ別に。俺の金で買ったんだぜ。
すみません。ミルクください。
あいよ。
何？なんで怒ってんの？
シュタルク様。
わかったよ、半分あげるよ。
そうではなくて、この町で2年以上待つことになりそうだと言われたらどう思いますか？
嫌だけど。
そうですよね。嫌ですよね。
うん。 何この人。
Ooh, personal space.
安心しました。シュタルク様って普通だったんですね。
ねえ、俺なんか悪いことした？関所を越える方法か。いいぜ、探すの手伝うよ。
ありがとうございます。
飛んで上から越えちまうってことはできないのか？
Yeah, I mean, two of your party members can fly, so
限界コードも
Yeah.
強力な結界が張られていて通過できないそうです。
そりゃそうか。じゃなきゃ空の魔物が素通りだ。
Okay, so flying's off the board.
商人ギルドに当たるか。交易ぐらいはしているかもしれない。
We're all gonna say, sorry, can't help you.
交易は全面封鎖。
I mean, why don't you just hit up the
防衛をつ
Chamberlain?
けた対象も禁止となると北側はよほど危険な
Frieren is the
やはり情勢
one of the heroes, right? Just like the her throw.
いや、闇市は盗賊ギルドの連中も当たってみよ
さ
Ooh.
すがにそれは危なくないですか？
う。大丈夫。俺って結構強そうに見えるし、はったりもうまいんだぜ。
悪人顔ですしね。
うるせえ。
I don't think we're gonna get anything from Black Mark. Actually, no, we could.
I just feel like we're taking a lot of unnecessary steps.
そりゃそうだよな。防衛戦しているようなもんだ。
I definitely agree with you on that
どう
one.
にもならねえ。よし。次はダメ元で衛兵の詰め所行くか。なんだよ。
いえ、シュタルク様がとても協力的だと思いまして。
お前が言い出したことだろう。待つのは嫌なんじゃないのか？
I don't think that
私以上
statement made any
に不審なように
sense.
見えます。
It did not.
He's not been uncooperative before, so why would you make that?
どういうことですか？
No, he's been only
ここ。
only
いい景
cooperative.
色だろ。北側がよく見える。小さい頃、師匠に連れられてここに来た。
See, and now they're getting to know each other. It's
俺たち
it's a
は
whole
この
thing.
町から北側諸国に旅立ったんだ。
どんな旅だったんだ、師匠？
聞きたいか？あの時、俺たちは
普段は自分のことを何も話さないくせに、勇者一行の冒険を楽しそうに語ったんだ。師匠は長い人生の中のたった10年の冒険を何よりも大切にしていた。きっとフリーレンだってそうなんだろう。
どうでしょうか？
師匠はも
I mean, to be fair, they're gonna wonder about one person. To be Frieren.
そんな師匠が俺を連れてく
Yeah.
るとお前たちに言ったんだ。だから俺はよ、師匠の代わりに
I'm curious about how old
経験して
our dwarf friend is. Because if he's too old to travel,
俺にできる恩返しはこのくらいだからさ。
we still don't have that information.
あんまりのんびりしていると師匠が死んじまうんだ。
ならこんなところで足止めはいけませんね。
あの人はまだまだ長生きしそうだけどな。
フリーレン様、こんなところで何をやっているんですか？静かにして。追われてるんだよ。
Castilian is either a fan or someone she saved.
何やらかしたんだよ。
知らないよ。私はただ魔法店を
Yeah.
はしごしていただけで。
申し訳ありませんでした。フリーレン様、どうかお許しください。
待って、すごく嫌な
He's
流
a
れな
fan.
気がする。
衛兵隊長が無礼を働いたようですな。この町の城代として謝罪いたします。
Okay.
いや、
I see what's going on.
この人は衛兵の仕事をしただけだし、私も全く急いでなくて、むしろのんびり。
また北側へ旅立つおつもりなのですな。北側諸国は今、魔王軍の残党との紛争が絶えないと聞きます。現状を憂えてのことでしょう。
New piece of information, there's still the remnants of the Demon King forces in the north.
Well, we kind of got that with the last guy we defeated, who was just frozen for all this time.
Correct. Yeah, so... But this at least confirms it.
こんなに簡単に通れるだなんて、初めからフリーレン様の名前を出していればよかったんじゃないですか。言っても無駄だと思っていたんだよ。ゆっくりしたかったのに。それに私、こういうのあまり好きじゃない。
We didn't want to rush through.
こんな光景落ち着かないでしょ。
俺は見れてよかったって思っているぜ。師匠もこんな感じで北側に旅立ったんだな。
Well, I mean, I guess the point. If you want to have a ridiculous and fun journey, you can't rush through it. You gotta let it happen.
Yeah.
魔法の研究したかったな。まだ言ってる。
Of course, her hobby.
あれからいろいろ。なあ。
ええ。
That was just a good character development episode for Stark and Fern, I guess, as a pair.
I agree.
Since, you
I
know,
agree.
we've just been learning the relationship between Fern and Frieren this whole time.
I think we're also I think we're pretty soon we're going to start to see a shift in the relationship of Fern and Frieren. Because as much as Frieren has been the mentor, she's also been the one being taken care of.
I mean, we get that on the birthday episode.
And like, so I think it's gonna actually do like a real transition to her taking care of Fern. I think the birthday was just that first indicator.
Well, you think she's... Okay, I took that the wrong way. I thought that you meant that she is going to, like, be unhappy that she has to keep taking care of Frieren. And you're like, no, Frieren's going to take that mentorship role seriously or something. That's not what I saw happening at all.
I think we're slowly going to start to see that. Capable of speech threw me off on that one.
I tried. I couldn't. No, I really just tried to focus on the bottom because I'm never going to pick both sides of the text up.
Yeah.
I mean, the only hints that is those are literally things that people are going to say next episode. So.
Yeah.
So, I mean, there's no telling. There's literally no telling what'll happen. So.
Oh, yeah, no, we're set back to it. Like, we're neutral point. We know there's monsters and remnant forces of the
Well, we also know that there's
Demon King
a northern kingdom that's fighting them.
Yeah, so, like, we're not even where the remnant forces would be yet, realistically.
Right. Well, I mean, we also don't know the size of the area we're traveling through either. We know how much time it's supposed to take. But, I mean, that's not really an indicator. Because we don't know how many times they stopped to do things along the way. And
1,000,000%.
Could have just taken them, like, you know, Demon King's 20 minutes down the road, but they kept getting waylaid.
Yeah. The case where you leave your house and you forget one thing. Leave, forget another thing.
But yeah, no, I mean, I called it the moment they came there. Oh, just talk to the Castilian. I'm sure this is one of those 78 years ago things, and it's what it turned out to be.
And even if he didn't know her, if she's that important, her name would garner that respect.
So I said they're the heroes. So, or Frieren is. And I mean, they
But
got
by proxy,
statues
they would
all
also
over.
probably be viewed in a similar light if they're traveling with Frieren.
Well, I don't know. It depends on who recognizes Frieren. I don't. It's there's a lot of factors there, and I assume that the kids aren't going to be reviewed with the same respect.
It won't be the same, but they'll at least be given more respect than they naturally would.
Well, I mean, specifically without Frieren there.
Hopefully. Yeah.
All right. Well, any other thoughts about this episode?
Yes. I'm curious to see when we're going to get to a point where we start to run into people who don't view upon Frieren favorably and hold grudges from their journey.
I mean, we haven't seen any indicator that any people like that exist yet, so that'd be hard to just throw them out.
True.
That feels like something you at least need to build up.
I can't imagine that in this whole time, and like you said, this is what, 20 episodes?
28, something like that.
I can't imagine in 20 to 30 episodes we're not going to just see it's going to be everybody's super happy to see them.
Well, I mean, you're pushing hard for an antagonist and something bad to happen. So I don't know.
True.
I liked it to be that we got everything that bad was going to happen already, and now it's just a good story. Or a story of good.
I am completely down for a story of good.
Alright, well, is that everything you got then?
Yes. Yes, it is.
Alright. Well, this has been another Stone-Faced Reactions. I am, again, of course, Theta. This is Justin, and we will catch you next time. Bye-bye, everybody.
Bye.
Hey everybody, thanks for watching another Stone-Faced Reactions. If you have an idea of another video we could go ahead and watch, go ahead and put it in the comments down below and we'll add it to the wheel. Be sure to like, comment, and subscribe, and let us know what you thought about this video, what parts you liked. And until then, we'll see you next time. Is this too goofy?